I was discussing football with a few friends the other day, and an Arsenal fan raised the question to some Manchester United fans, what is this hype on Amorim? Why are you guys hyping him up so much? What is this excitement that you guys speak of? What is the difference between Amorim and Ten Hag? Considering that Ten Hag was exceptional at Ajax and his team had an identity, they played beautiful football and they won titles. Why are you guys so excited about Amorim? Basically suggesting that it will be the same thing. And basically they should maybe pipe down because it's the Premier League and the Premier League has a way of humbling people like, Ten Hag, for instance. My friend, my Arsenal buddy, I'm a Gunner. But do you see why now? Do you see why? Tell me how many times you've seen Manchester City look that way. Tell me how many times you've seen Manchester City look bereft of ideas. Tell me the last time you saw Manchester City get battered. Yes, they had a young kid. You had a young kid in defense. Pusey, I think is his name. But that's not their fault. They had Ake on the bench. They had Kyle Walker on there. They could have brought him in and put somebody else in the middle. There was no need for that. That cannot be an excuse. They had a solid team. De Bruyne on the bench. Yes, they have a bunch of injuries. Rodri, for instance. They have Grealish injured as well. Yes, but that didn't make a difference. The control of this game, yes, Manchester City had all of the possession, but you can see that Amorim and Sporting Lisbon prepared for this. They did their homework, and it's not just about doing your homework. It's one thing to do your homework and understand how another team is going to face off again, come up against you guys, but it's an entirely different thing if you can figure out how not just to match them but to destroy them, and not just any them. This is Manchester City, arguably the best team in world football right now, arguably the best manager in Pep they have at the helm, arguably. This is who this team from Portugal, yes, they're defending champions. They've won the league twice in the last 4 years since Amorim has been there. He has actually won 5 titles. 5 titles in 4 years. That is exceptional. That is what I wish for Mikel Arteta, who's won just one, But I will tell you, he looks like a proper manager. The way the players fought, the way they bought into the vision. And mind you, this is his last game at home for Sporting Lisbon. So this is a farewell game for him at that stadium. But the boys really understood what this man was telling them. He transmitted every single energy, and these players reflected him on that football pitch. Gyökeres, the boy that Arsenal was linked to forever, today shining. Yes, he missed a sitter in the first half that could have tied it earlier on in the game. I don't know what he was thinking. They're trying to chip Edison, but he finally got a hat-trick in the game. Now, a lot of Arsenal fans everywhere are talking about sign him. My friends, I've seen strikers like this. He reminds me of so many other strikers that have not worked. He reminds me of the Højlund, for instance. That's what he reminds me of. Power, force. Yes, a bit of clinical prowess there, but that's if he gets the opportunity. The difference is that Premier League might not give you those opportunities, but back to Manchester United and their fans being super excited about this Amorim. I get it. You see his track record. It is amazing. You watch him play today. You watch how he managed the team, and you know the scariest part. I noticed, and I'm sure a bunch of you noticed as well. Did you see how he never got carried away? Like, he was always so calm, always so chill. Like, why? You're beating Man City. You destroyed Man City. You're scoring multiple goals against City. Not many teams can say this. You controlled the play. Your team were clinical. You're defeating Pep, and you're just like, barely cracking a smile. That is some scary stuff right there. That means this man is seeing something else. He's there, but he's looking to the future. He's looking at the Manchester United. He knows that there's more great matches for him to play in the future, and that's where his focus is. That's why he didn't get carried away celebrating against Pep. A lot of other managers, even my manager Mikel Arteta, celebrates crazily against Man City, which he should. But this Amorim kid, he's 39. That's why I call him a kid. For a manager, he's young, super young. But what is he going to bring to Manchester United? I don't know. As an Arsenal fan, I was looking at, these players, they're probably the ones that are making it easy for him. Look at the boys at Manchester United. Would they fight for him? Would they give him exactly what he wants? Can they transmit what he's giving to them in the dressing room? Are they going to transmit it on the football pitch come match day? You know, how will he manage the egos? He's never really done that. There are no big stars in Sporting. He has to go and deal with Bruno Fernandes, Rashford, Casemiro. Casemiro is level-headed. But a lot of these players in the Premier League have a different type of pride to them. Can you control all of that? It's a different test. It's a different test, but I understand the excitement by Manchester United fans. But as an Arsenal fan, I would hope that the Premier League would do what the Premier League does and keeps humbling all these successful managers from other leagues in Europe. When you come to the Premier League, you have to respect when the managers come and play exactly to stifle you. They don't want to, they forget their own way of playing and just focus on nullifying every single thing you bring to the table. That's exactly what Arsenal goes through. That's what the big teams in England goes through. And that's what will happen if Manchester United start playing well. How would he cope with that? How will he cope with the pressure of managing Manchester United? Big Manchester United. I'm an Arsenal fan, but I have to admit it. I know how big Man United are as a football team, as a football franchise. Is he ready for that? I know he's young. He's quite inexperienced. Is he ready for all of that? I don't know, but I understand the excitement. But I'm hoping that the Premier League will humble him. I hope that these players will not buy into everything he's going to preach and try to channel to them. I hope they don't buy into him, because I quite like the banter Manchester United are going through right now, and I don't want it to stop. I'm sure you can understand that. But I do understand the excitement for this Amorim boy. I completely understand. I can't blame you guys, but I hope it doesn't, hold through. A lot of other magnificent results. Liverpool are getting away with it too. Listen, there's nobody putting pressure on Slot and Liverpool. Like, you barely hear the media talking about them because they expect them to fall off. Look at what they did to Bayer Leverkusen today. 4-0. That's the defending champions in Germany. And they're just getting away with it. They need to put pressure in. They need to start giving Liverpool the same type of pressure they were giving Arsenal last season. You have to start. So that way the pressure gets to them and they understand a different type of, they understand what it means to be leading the table against this Manchester City side. Start piling the pressure on. We need to start talking about it more. I might make a whole different video dedicated to talking about Arne Slot and what he's doing at Liverpool. The exceptional performances he's had. Only one goal conceded so far in the Champions League. It's incredible. Top of the league in England. It's exceptional what they're doing. Mo Salah seems to have found himself again. Gakpo doing well. Nunes dropped to the bench while Diaz scoring a hat-trick today. It's incredible. Man, so many things to worry about. Mancity, Liverpool. Now Amorim is coming to change Manchester United. Oh, to be a gunner. Oh, to be a gunner. Please let me know your thoughts about this video in the comment section. Do you think I'm getting ahead of myself? Is my worry or what would I call it? Or my fear, is it unfounded? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know if you're a Manchester United fan. Are you excited? If I didn't capture your whole reasoning, the reason why you're excited, let me know in the comment section. If you're an Arsenal fan, let me know if you're worried too. Take care. God bless. Please subscribe if you're new. Peace.